Hang on, still not
All
live.
right.
There we go.
I
All
think
right, we
live.
live. All right. What's up, everybody? Planet Xbox episode. What episode we on? I don't even know. It's episode a lot.
I'll tell you right now. I think it's like 72, 73. I'll tell you in a minute.
It's actually
80.
episode 80. There we go.
Damn.
All right.
80.
Thanks to everybody who's here supporting us. I'm here with the usual suspects. I got Kids Move here. He'll be back in a second. Jez will be rolling through in a minute. I'm Meds. I was gone last week, but I'm back now. And I'm back with the squad. Audible, say what's up.
What's up? What's up? It's Audible, Twitch, Twitter. Glad to be here. What's going on?
All right. Double O.
Back Woody gang. It's your boy Double O. Back with another one, man.
And the usual suspect, Merc. What's up, dog?
Yo, what up? We in here still playing the Division 2, the game of the year thus far that's come out.
Yep.
and I'm waiting to turn a complete Epic Store fanboy when Red Dead Redemption 2 drops on Epic Store.
Hey, you're getting ahead of us.
I know. I just had to get that out.
Let's kick it off with what we've been playing. Why don't you start since you're already so excited?
Oh man, well obviously the whole Division 2, man, has got my whole universe captured right now. Really enjoying that game, man. I've been thinking about picking up Sekiro. Just I've been inspired by watching Smooth. To be completely honest with you, watching some of Smooth Sneeves got me inspired. Even though I don't really dig those Souls kind of games, man. But I'm intrigued by this one. I don't know why, and I typically don't play those games. But yeah, man, I'm playing. Lately, bro, it's been Division, bro. I actually, outside of the little bit of time that I have that I've been playing Division, I haven't been playing much, man, because we're getting ready for tournaments and stuff for my son's football team.
Copy. And you've been playing that where? You've been playing that Division 2 on
PC, bro, PC.
By the way, if you could get that second key, send that this way.
Oh, I'm working on that, fam. All right,
so Double O, why don't you tell the people what you've been up to?
Man, right now I am grinding on Sekiro. I'm literally at the last boss and getting my ass handed to me. Literally.
Been having a bunch of attempts?
Yeah, man, I'm probably at like 15 attempts right now. I had to stand back, step back, man. I couldn't do no rage moment like Smooth, so we're gonna get back at it.
Anything else on your plate this week?
Nah, that outside of work, kids and the family, man.
I feel you.
This and and my grind of 99 on 2K as well. I forgot about that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, damn.
Overall, just hit 97.
You're 97?
Yeah, I got.
Oh my God, you're proud of that?
How much money you pumped into the game?
That's what I was gonna ask, Merc.
You grinded it out, or how much money you spent?
Nah, I grinded out, man. I'm one
Wow,
of those.
that's ours.
Oh, what? Damn. What is this? 2K18, 2K17?
Oh, this 2K8.
19. Man, that means you've been slaving away, bro.
Bro, I'm curious how many hours you got in it. I
probably can let you know. I don't know exactly.
Probably more than moving live.
I legit grinding mines out. No VC, not all that extra, man. It's just me playing the game. A lot of my
man.
Smooth. Before we continue, say what's up to the people, man.
What's up, everybody? I apologize for the lack of introduction. I just wanted to make sure my background was a little bit lower before I started talking. But it's the best spot, Kiss Move, as always. You guys already know what I've been playing. I've been playing Sekiro, and when I'm not playing Sekiro, I'm playing NBA Live. I think I found a new team I can beat people with. So
what's that?
The Atlanta Hawks.
Oh man, you're one of those guys.
Yeah, it's like I've been
you playing with them. I don't know about them, man. Trey Young, man, he like a cheese fest on that game, but
I was just on people with Vince Carter.
we definitely got to get a game. I got the game now, so
yeah, absolutely.
Get a game, man.
So what about you, Audible?
Just a lot of the Division 2. When I'm able to play. Been wanting to get back into Halo, start practicing for Infinite. I'm hyped for Infinite right now. So I've been wanting to just go back in there and practice and stuff like that and get my chops up for that, get ready for that. But mostly the Division outside of life and making music and stuff like that. So
I gotcha. Well, I guess it's up to me now. I'm last. All right, so I wasn't here last week. So for weeks leading up to now. I've been talking about that I'm playing Assassin's Creed Origins. Leaving away so many hours in that game. I finally beat it. I love the game. I can't wait to start Odyssey.
Yep.
Love that game. I really love the way that Assassin's Creed reinvented themselves because I was not a fan of the series at all. And this thing completely turned me around on it. I'm really looking forward to what they do now. And also, so I beat that. Been playing a lot of Borderlands 2 with the homies on PC. And I actually just finished a session with them right now. And
on Steam? On Steam?
Yeah, on Steam.
Damn, bro, I don't know why I haven't seen you on there.
And I've been playing on Xbox. I've been playing Sonic and Knuckles just because it's about to leave Game Pass, and I'm just that kind of guy. And by the way, if you grew up with Sega, I feel sorry for you. Them Sonic games is kind of trash. But yeah, that's all. That's all I got to say.
Oh, I agree.
Wait a minute. Sega had Joe Montana's football, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
That was fire back then. That was fire.
Anyways, let me hand back the reins back to you, Kiss Move. Go ahead, bro.
Oh yeah. Man, I'm happy. Yo, I'm so proud that you gave Origins a try and that you enjoyed it because you're gonna love Odyssey, man. Like Origins was my favorite game. Had it not been for Origins, Horizon Zero Dawn would have been my game of the year.
You didn't want to give it game of the year.
Yeah, but when Origins came out, I was like, yo, because just like you, right?
Really? Horizon Zero Dawn? I don't know. I think the game's all right. I don't think it's all that, though.
Just like Mez, though, I was not a fan of the Assassin's Creed series. I didn't like the gameplay and like the style. And just like it was a series that always put me to sleep. I couldn't get into it. But I don't know. As soon as they changed it up and try to add their Witcher 3-esque style to it, I felt like, you know what? Let me give this. I like the setting. Egypt graphically, it looks awesome. Like. And once what happened was this is what happened with Assassin's Creed Origins, how I jumped into it. I was like, I pre-ordered it, right? And I was like, you know what? This is gonna be the first Assassin's Creed I'm gonna buy out of my pocket, pre-order it, and I'll take the L if I don't like it. Right? And the thing is, I was gonna pre-order it, and I said, I'm not gonna play it until the Xbox One X come out. I don't want to see what it looks like on the Xbox One S, right? Because it came out like probably 2 weeks before the X. And the day it came out, I was like, all right, you know what? I'll do a sneak preview. I got to at least see what it looks like. So when the X comes out, I can have something to compare it to, right? And so I started playing just for the sake of like, let me see, you know, what it looks like on here, right? I'm playing it and I'm like, but damn, I'm kind of liking this shit. I was at the party with Addict. I was like, dude, it's been 3 hours. I need to stop. So I played it for like 3 hours, like the day that it came out, stopped, then like didn't touch it until the X came out. And then I was freaking
I remember that,
dude. I was freaking like every time people jumped into my party on Xbox, I was just playing Origins. And you know what's crazy? Even after completing Odyssey, I went back to Origins just to do a couple of side missions because there's still like outstanding side missions that I had and some DLC stuff that is still available for me to do in the game. When you play it, it's not like it's aged. It still looks good and whatnot. But it was an awesome game, and I love Odyssey. And you guys know Odyssey was my game of the year in 2018. So,
dude, I beat, I believe, 90 side quests in Assassin's Creed Origins.
Wow.
Yeah, and honestly, it didn't really feel like a chore. I really enjoyed it. Each one gives like a little bit of a tidbit of story, man. And like Smooth said, the setting of Egypt is just incredible, man. I loved it. But yeah.
The gameplay change is why I want to try those games too, because I'm terrible at sneaking around and stuff.
Yeah.
So I really want to try those now because it does look interesting and the whole lore of it looks good. So,
but what do you guys think of the rumor of them going to like Vikings?
I saw that you said that you didn't like that. I love it.
Nah.
Yeah, I dig it. That means there's gonna be boats and shit.
Yeah, there's gonna be boats. There's gonna be villages.
Why the last 4 games?
Bro,
Right.
I'm running.
Yeah, but you
all the men and women.
You know where I mean, where the boat is gonna be like a thing, like it's gonna be a serious thing in the game, like a major component of the game.
I don't want boat battles and like that. Like I like it being a side thing. I don't want to I don't like when it's a requirement. If it's a side thing, sure. But like the reason why I don't get the Viking thing is it's like, okay, well, where's this going? You know what I mean? I understood Origins, Assassin's Creed Origins. If you complete the story, you understand that's pretty much the start of it.
Yeah,
of that, because Odyssey
it's called Origins for a reason.
Yeah, Odyssey is technically not even the start of Assassin's Creed. Honestly, I don't know why it's even considered Assassin's Creed.
The thing is, bro, they've lost the story. The story's irrelevant now, bro. They're just gonna keep making new games, and the story doesn't really matter. Bro.
Yeah, because I feel like with the Vikings, it's just like, all right, so you're far from an assassin. If you're gonna be a Viking, I gotta see how they present it,
Because the first assassins were Aya and Bayek. So the people that were in Odyssey aren't even assassins.
No, they're not.
So yeah.
No, that's the crazy thing. They're not assassins at all. They're like, it's just like, but I enjoy Odyssey. Like I love it. Like, and I love playing as a Cassandra. So let me know when you start that shit.
I will. I'm not gonna play as the guy. I'm gonna play as the girl.
Yeah. Gaming Addict says Assassin's Creed Origins was bad. Yeah.
And so are his gaming opinions. Moving on. Yo, so Game Pass though.
Game Pass. All right. So first, before we talk about it, I'm sick of these little nitpicks and like criticism on Game Pass. Game Pass has been getting, right? You had Red Dragon tweet like something like sly about the pricing and bragging about numbers. You got people poking fun that Game Pass is on sale for like $1 and all this other stuff. And I'm like, I don't understand how people are making it like a negative or like this bad thing that you can get games for cheap, like access to like current existing games for cheap. It's like people like when they talk about Game Pass, they talk about it as if it's like this stain, like this negative stain in gaming. And it's literally like, I'm gonna tell you this, right? As even if I wasn't like a YouTuber and got access to certain games and whatnot, I would still be in a better position playing on Xbox than I would be playing on PlayStation and maybe especially for sure Nintendo. I just got a Switch. My Switch is free, right? So I figured, all right, I could buy some games. I go in a game. I made a list of the games I'm going to buy. You know what? I went into Walmart, right? And I had to walk out because I couldn't afford all the games that I wanted. They were all $59.99. Every
there ain't no sell on Nintendo games.
Still $60. And I'm like, bro, this is a launch title. What? So
their excuse for that is it's quality over.
Yeah, but the thing about like Game Pass is just like it's a cheaper buy in the game. You pretty much buy into this subscription, whether it be for $1 or whether it be for $10 a month, or you get an extra code on like Twitter or something like that. Is that you have access to like nearly 200 games, if it's not over 200 games. For sure, all these games you didn't play because the Game Pass now is has the library where now I was like, okay, there's a whole ton of games I haven't played before. Like to the point where now I'm finally starting to reap the benefits of Game Pass. Like freaking Prey, they putting Prey in there. They're putting freaking what else game they added? The Life is Strange 2. I haven't even played that. They got
touch on Life is Strange. Go ahead.
What else they just added? Resident Evil 5, Monster Hunter World. Like
they're about to add Monster Hunter World, which is
Monster Hunter World.
Yeah, they're about to add to it now.
Very big get.
Oh, yeah, so it's like why is it that everybody's like hating on this shit?
Bro, honestly, it's because it's Xbox, okay? Because just to be blunt with it, Game Pass, and like how much I love Game Pass because it's the main reason I love my Xbox. But Game Pass at $10 for 1 month is the best value in gaming. So how are you like making it 3 months for $1 is just insane. And somehow that's a bad thing. Why? It's just the narrative that people want to push. But honestly, I ain't worried about that, bro.
This reminds me of last generation, man. I mean, every day, I remember it was every day the PS3 was getting railed every single day. Now it's the narrative is, let's hate on Xbox because that's what's popular right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
You want to start a YouTube channel? You want to get a bunch of subscribers? Go ahead and start an Xbox hate channel. That's the easiest way to do it. That's a fact.
It's pretty sad though.
It's fact. That's a fact.
People calling it is desperation. Like Game Pass is desperation. A lot of people, I don't know why people think Game Pass is the so-called answer to.
Why is it desperation to save money though? Like I don't get that.
And then they go to Green Man Gaming and discount websites and CD keys and all that stuff.
Like you go right. I'm about to say PC go to CD keys. They looking for certain deals. I done seen people grip coupons for GameStop. So when you come in here, I don't know if anybody else have a family, but I know for a fact I do. And the price of everything is going up. So to actually be able to game enjoy a couple games I maybe don't even pay attention to and get it for a deal, I don't see no wrong in that at all. I really don't.
I have to pick and choose my stuff. Like I have to save if I want to play something.
Man, for real.
Like I can't. That's why I don't have a lot of subscriptions because I have to be careful about. I mean, I'm on a budget.
Right. Yeah, everybody is though.
Well, yeah, but that's why Game Pass is good though. For that.
It is, man. Bro, I could be a billionaire. It doesn't matter. I'm cheap, dude. Like I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm fucking cheap. And if I could get 200 games for $1, bro, hell yeah, I'm gonna do it.
I'm going crazy.
Hell yeah, that's why I game on PC. I'm mostly a PC gamer because, bro, I be getting games for like $2.
That's one of the main reasons people be on PC. That the Steam sale.
And if you sub to Humble Bundle,
oh man,
the Humble Bundle is legit, and they have Assassin's Creed Origins right now for $12. Go hop on that.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, Game Pass is awesome, man, and man, I'm looking forward to playing Monster Hunter World, and I know this is going to revitalize.
Whoa.
The game is not trash. The game is not for you, sir.
Oh, man. Let me tell you. That game and Celeste, I'll be glad when both those games are gone from Game Pass.
We're gonna have a vote later to see if we keep you on the podcast, Mark. But listen,
no, man, that is hot shit. I tell you, that Game Pass, that's a good month right there to get that.
Good month, man.
Getting that Monster World.
What up, Jazz?
What's up, guys? Yo,
Jazz live from PAX East.
Yes, I'm wearing my PAX East shirt. Actually, it's all like I made a cheesecake today, so I have all friggin' like flour and shit on it. But anyway, I'm been baking. But yeah, PAX East, man, yo, it was awesome. But yeah, just on my Game Pass, that is really really awesome, man. I tell you, they're really pushing it. And then I saw the 30. It's 3 months for they double it for Amazon, so I might jump on that thing. It's good until the end of June. You could buy Game Pass.
You like pretty much 3 months and
give you 3 months.
Yeah, 29.99. 3 months and get free. Okay.
6 months for $30.
It's only through Amazon, so it's only through Amazon to buy it through them, and then I think it's good until the end of June. So if you think about it, you probably almost carry a right to Gears of War, possibly if it comes out. So if it gets you there, but yeah, that definitely probably jump on that. I got a couple of 14-day trials. If I can't use them, I'll probably share them out.
If I'm Microsoft, I'm pretty sure it ends right before Gears of War.
Yeah, you can't let these people play Gears of War for $1, man.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. That's gonna happen.
But it's crazy, man. The games, I tell you, I'm really impressed with the games that they're getting in there. It seems like they got Capcom like on board with this.
It's Capcom, Bethesda.
Yeah. Who's the other one that had big on there? I'm trying to think. What other one they had?
I gotta pull up the list.
Another big third party, Bethesda. They had Capcom's putting a lot of stuff, and even Resident Evil 5. So that's like the 360 version, right?
No, that's a remaster.
That's a remaster. I thought that was a 360 version.
No, that's the remaster.
Yeah, Ravenflow. Everybody's gonna use Game Pass when Gears drops.
Hey,
yeah,
who's
man.
Not who isn't?
Who isn't?
You know what though? That's what they want though. That's what they want though. You know why? Yeah. Because you're gonna want to play that multiplayer, so they're gonna keep you hooked for more than a month though. That's a fact.
Yeah, definitely. And the thing is, the one thing that I've always said, I'm just afraid, just don't spoon feed me Gears 5. Just give me Gears 5. Don't be like Horde's coming in January. And don't do that. Just give me the game on day one.
I've heard your concerns about stuff like this on your grinds.
Yes, that's my biggest grind. Is
why would that be a concern if they haven't had?
Well, he thinks that because Game Pass is a thing now that they're gonna give you games piecemeal. Like here's half of it. Here's the other half of it. Like, here's the DLC. I don't think that's gonna happen, bro. I don't think.
I hope not. Yeah, I hope not.
Yeah.
They better not treat Gears like that. Not Gears, nah.
Yeah, they're not gonna leave out Horde mode or some crazy shit like that.
I hope they don't.
Like in ways they haven't released it before. Like I don't foresee that happening. I mean, look at Forza has a traditional release how it normally.
You're right. Forza was good, so that's why I'm thinking Gears might be fine. But yeah, just Forza wasn't really messed. Like that was just all online. So yeah, that one was pretty good. They didn't piecemeal that one, but I'm just hoping.
Bro, they're not going to mess with their pillars.
They better not.
Forza, they're not going to mess.
I'm about to say that move sound like some.
Is that everybody's most hype game this year or not?
They better not.
Oh, Gears 5, absolutely.
Yeah, for me, Gears 5 is up there, man.
My multi game is Bloodstained Ritual of the Night.
Nah, I gotta admit, it's Gears for me. I ain't gonna lie.
And I forgot Vampire went in there.
That's on Game
Yeah,
Pass.
that was one. Yep,
I'm
that
gonna
one
play
in
that
last
next
one.
week.
Yeah, tell me how it is. I stopped playing. I forgot why I dropped it, yo.
I mean, that's the thing, man. I can't even keep up with Game Pass. It's dropping games like every week.
Oh damn! What Remains of Edith Finch is in there?
They got to be over 200 games now, right?
There's
Yeah,
Mankind
it's
Divided in
like
there.
15 right now.
It's really good for like if you're a content creator, you just want to do consecutive games.
I beat that game twice.
Yeah.
For some reason, it still won't unlock the last achievement, like to complete the game. I beat the game literally 3 times to try to get this achievement, and it still won't unlock. That's what.
Hey, with these set of games, they got to go over 200 right now.
Yeah,
Ybarra actually tweeted out that they're over 200 games.
Yeah,
he
it's like
did
a-
a little commercial tweet, and he said that they're over 200.
3 is in there.
Huh?
Yeah.
Dude, there's a bunch of stuff on there that you don't even know is in there.
It's fire, man.
And I downloaded Just Cause 4. I just didn't play it.
You should play it. I like that game.
I don't want to play it on Xbox because Just Cause has really shitty frame rates on console. That's the only reason.
I heard they
It wasn't
improved
that
it a
bad
lot
on
on console this
PlayStation.
time.
I don't think it was bad on the X. Then, if it could run on the Pro, then the X should have no problem with it. I didn't have I didn't have any frame rate drops. Not like I had in 3. 3 was bad, and on PC was bad too.
Oh yeah, 3 was horrible.
Yeah, that's why I'm worried about it because 3 barely ran.
It was bad.
Yeah, but 4's not like that. Not from what I
I
even streamed some of it
do
too.
well.
You could even see it, but if it ran like that on the PlayStation 4, then it's gonna run like that on X.
Is that Benedict Addict?
It is.
Oh, God.
It is Benedict Addict.
It's Benedict Addict.
Hello, sir. How are you, man?
Okay.
Oh,
NSA.
Well, he'll come in when he comes in, I guess.
But no, like I feel like I do find it funny, just like the reaction that Game Pass gets. It's like every time like something lit comes in there, it's like people, I don't know, and then people treat Game Pass like it's like the place for failed games. Did Monster Hunter World fail? Remember that was the best selling Monster Hunter?
No,
No,
it
Monster
didn't
Hunter
fail.
was dope.
Monster Hunter's the best.
No, that's a
selling game in
huge
Capcom
get,
history.
man. That is big. That's big, man.
All right, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Here you
Yeah.
go, Addict.
Oh, what's up?
what up?
I love. I mean, there's a lot of AAA games in there, and like I recently started up Shadow of the Tomb Raider as well on Xbox. Man, that game is gorgeous.
You know what though? I'm gonna be honest with you. Am I the only one that thinks that game is not as bad as
It's good.
as
I
everybody
like
was
it.
saying? I think it's actually good, man.
I didn't play it.
Bro. You know what it is?
I think what it was is the games that came around it.
That's the thing. It was
Pretty
overlooked.
much.
It came out the same day as Spider-Man.
Release date, man.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
No,
it's
it came
good,
out a
man.
week after Spider-Man. Shadow of the Tomb Raider was awesome.
Okay. I played like an hour of it. I really liked it. I like the way that
It's
it's
fresh.
stealthier. I like
They
that.
released their game 2 releases on a good title and a very terrible release date.
Yeah, back to back.
Back to back. That's the only thing that's hurting that game. If they release their game sometime like around, I don't know, maybe June, July-ish, when there really ain't no real games out, it'll do good.
Yeah, that's what I
It'll
don't know
actually be
why
good.
certain games avoid like July and I feel like the game would have been done well if it was like in August or July as well. Like, it should have came out that way. But
We're starting to get to the point where even games like that are starting to swift over and come in, and PlayStation games pretty much always do it. You start and have certain, like Resident Evil is doing it now. Capcom's starting to get comfortable putting in before holiday. Like it's going to get to the point where we're going to have good games come out throughout the whole year, and they're just going to have to fight for the whole year, not the holiday.
yeah,
That'll be perfect.
because if I was like a developer,
Space it out.
not developer, a publisher, I'm looking at. I was like, at the end of the day, all right, sure, holiday's good, but at the end of the day, if we're really shopping for Christmas lists, my game's gonna be out. If people didn't get it, they're gonna get it for Christmas. You know what I mean?
Well, that's their point. They're like, if we don't get them in October when the game comes out, we're still enough in the holiday where it's going to be on everyone's Christmas list.
Yeah.
I liked the plan when Xbox was doing they would release the game in like October or like September, and then it would go on sale to Black Friday. Like they would have that kind of like, it was almost like a double launch. Like they would do their game, come out, and then like in 2 months later when it comes Black Friday sales, they'll drop it like to like $40 or something like that. It was a good like two-prong approach. I thought, and I think a lot of games should do that. I think a lot of games should do that kind of.
Yeah,
Get
EA
people
does. EA does that with some of their games too.
Yes, and Tomb Raider tried doing it, but then after like 2 weeks, they dropped the price. Like they didn't wait to. Yeah, Ubisoft does that, but you're right. EA does it a lot.
I'll be honest with you, man. That game is actually pretty good, man. Don't believe all.
You talking about Shadow
of the Tomb Raider?
Yeah, it is good. It is
Like,
good.
I don't understand what people.
I'm like,
Game was
smooth. I understand, and I'm gonna tell you right now because I've seen it floating around in them Twitter streets. It's got that Xbox stench on it.
That's got to be what it is, bro.
That is what it is. It is good.
That game is good, man.
People are still salty that Rise was a timed exclusive.
That's crazy.
And also they want to shit on the game because it wasn't made by the main team.
See, that was my only concern, that it wasn't made by main team. But I feel like that second team did a decent job. I mean, because they added more tombs. It was about raiding tombs. It was stealthier. It was, I don't know. The only thing I didn't really care for was the main antagonist. I didn't really care for his character, especially.
What game are we talking about?
Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Oh, I didn't play that trash. So.
Oh, that game is good. Don't believe that.
I didn't play that trash.
If you listen to the people in the community, bro, they'll have you not play half the games that come out, man.
Right, that's what it sound like. They just call it trash just because of the majority. Like, come on, man.
And that 1080p 60 mode on the X is fire. I ain't even gonna lie.
It's necessary.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, the reason why I didn't play is because I didn't like the review saying that they didn't have enough combat in it. It was more of like exploratory stuff, which I liked more of the combat.
It's very stealthy, but the thing is that I like that because it's a change of pace. Like every game is
good. I just don't like it.
You know, you know what though? They're right, but the thing is, the way it's done, it's well done though. It's right. It doesn't feel boring. Like you're engaged. You know what I mean? Like it has your attention.
I think the biggest challenge that they had with that was that it was the third in and out of really completing or accelerating or doing a storyline. Like they weren't building up to a storyline. It was just like another Become the Tomb Raider. And I think that was another challenge they had. Well, yeah, they should have kind of built up the story. The first one the reboot had a great story. I thought the reboot was really cool.
Yo, and you know what bothered me? I posted this on Twitter and people called me crazy. Her homeboy is a different race in every game.
Yes, you pointed that out.
They said I was lying
about that.
He was like Hawaiian in the last one.
Bro, in the first one, he looked kind of like Hawaiian. And then in the second one, he was black.
You are right.
And then people said I was bugging.
I told
somebody put a photo of the second game and the third game, and he
back to back. The dude is definitely black in part 2.
He's in all 3.
Jonah, but he's a different race in all 3.
Found Jonas annoying. Somebody told me they found him annoying.
Jonas sucks.
I don't know why.
He never shot his shot. That's why.
Those types of games I could never get down on. I still don't really like the Uncharted games. Like
Uncharted's awesome. Like
this is not
Uncharted. Oh man,
I just don't like that. Go to point A, kill people. Go to point B, kill people. Cutscene. Go to like. I just feel like that's so outdated.
I like Uncharted, but I do feel like Uncharted is overrated by some. But I like it because I like those type of games. I like the
Uncharted has its tropes, like like push this box to jump up that ledge, like help me open this door. Like they do have its tropes that are kind of annoying in it. But the cinematic, the way they make you feel like you're playing a movie is friggin' amazing. Though I do have to say that
I can't really say much because I thought I was gonna like Devil May Cry, and I didn't really like that.
You didn't like Devil May Cry 5? I thought it was awesome.
I don't like it either.
Like
really?
I'd rather play Tomb Raider and Uncharted back to back before I play that shit.
What you don't like about it though?
I didn't like the way, like, I guess maybe it's because the gameplay. Like I played the first 3, and like I really like 4 for some reason, but like 5. I just don't know. Like, and you can ask Kid. I was trying so hard because I promised Kid one game, and that was Devil May Cry. Because clearly Kid buys the majority of the games we play. But I was like, okay, I'll get you Devil May Cry. And then I was in a stream, and I had a subscriber gift it to me on Steam, and I was like, now I want to buy it.
Damn.
And I was like, you know what? Like, I tried to convince Kid to get something else, but he's like, nah, I want Devil May Cry. I was like, well, damn. So I just went ahead and bought it.
My problem with Devil May Cry 5 is that like it literally just feels like every other game with a nicer coat of paint. Like
every other Devil May Cry game.
Yeah, it feels exactly the same to me.
Oh,
And
no.
I've been playing these games since I was in middle school. I'm sick of it.
But what about V, man? He was like so awesome.
V's boring.
I like V. I don't know why.
Oh,
First one,
You
I
stand
think I
back and the animals do all the work. His little Pokemon.
well, that's his deal, man. He's
I don't know. It was too passive for me. I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna call it trash like Merc. It's just not for me.
When I say something's trash, it's mainly just for humor. I really don't.
V his ass.
Like I really don't.
No. Wait a second. Celeste is trash.
Stop.
Oh my god.
Get Rand out there. Get Rand.
I really don't understand how people fall in love with these random.
Dude,
I can't lie. I really enjoy Moonlighters. So like I can't say much about that.
Yeah, Celeste, Moonlighters. What's that? Dead Cell.
I'll be honest. I think
Dead Cells is hot fire.
Dead Cells is good. I like Dead Cells.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. People read too many critical reviews, and they want to fall with the popular opinion, and they're gonna tell me Celeste is fire. That shit is trash.
How you gonna blame people?
Dead Cells
for going with
was pretty good. I like Dead
when the
Cells.
only games you play are the major AAA releases.
Hey, those are the only games that matter.
You gotta understand. Merc doesn't only just play.
Hey, listen to me. I did not build a badass PC to play Celeste. I did not.
Wait a second. Merc doesn't just play the AAA releases. He double and triple dips on the releases. So he has to.
Mark is single-handedly funding the entire operation over here in the
bro, that's a fact. He'll triple dip on these games.
He triple dips.
Imagine how
I'm triple dipping on.
You
want to know?
What?
The soon Red Dead hits Epic Store. That's when.
Oh wait, hold on. You just said you was gonna buy that on the Epic Store.
That's correct. When the minute it hits the Epic
I think I need your PC card, man. You've talked way too much shit about that store for coming in here.
Merc doesn't even have a gamer card anymore. We just keep him here for the shits and giggles.
I keep him. I just want to hear how many games he's triple dipping on.
Hey,
Merc, you don't have a Switch, right? Merc, do you have a Switch?
Yes, I do. It's
Yo, are you gonna dip? It's dusty. Yo, I'll tell you. At PAX, I saw Mortal Kombat 10 running on the Switch, and I saw Hellblade running on the Switch.
Wait, 10?
Oh, 11. I'm sorry, 11.
Oh, okay.
11. The new one that they wouldn't let anybody see. I snuck into it. Well, I didn't have my Digital Foundry thing on me. I was like peeking over somebody's shoulder, looking at it. Yo, it looks like 11. Like it doesn't look like Mortal Kombat 2. When I've seen people with the screenshots.
I definitely have a question. This is definitely off topic. So I don't know if I missed this before I popped into the podcast. So, is there any kind of update on this challenge, kid? Are you quitting? Like, what's going on?
No, I'm not quitting. I'm a fight the monkey. I'm gonna beat him in the next stream I do. I won't stream again until like.
I think you need to take like a week off.
I don't think I'm streaming again until
you need a minute.
Friday.
I think you need to take a week off because you were losing it. Like, I thought you were about to start throwing controllers again. Like that monkey was definitely pressing you.
Did you break your Elite controller?
Oh yeah.
Smooth, you gotta stop doing this.
Hey,
you gotta buy some of those like GameStop original controllers and play with those.
What you gotta do is buy one of those giant cushions to put on his controller that's throw
for $60.
Yeah, exactly. The bundle of like some trash third-party controllers.
I got this on the Xbox because I have like 6 controllers for Xbox and 1 for PlayStation. So if I had this on PlayStation, I would have been done.
So how do you feel?
That was the funniest thing, Raven.
When it comes to the game, do you think that that you're starting to adapt to it?
No.
I think you are.
What is the story in the game?
That's the way that you fought that third form. Like people could sit here, they could say in this entire chat. Like I don't care what any of them say.
Yeah.
Like you perfect that third form.
You snapped from that one.
Like you did. Like I completely. After I tried a couple of times to do the counter for the lightning move, I just stopped trying. Like I just stayed on his ass. Like. When you jumped up and he did that lightning, I was like, yeah, that's an L. He's dead. And you deflected it. I was like, that's bullshit.
Yeah, it took like half his energy away.
Like he did it without like he wasn't panicking. He wasn't button mashing. It's like that was the real kid's
But the giraffe,
what he said right there, button mashing and actually taking your time. It's not a hard game at all. It's just patience and learning the attack moves. That's it.
And you were starting to counter that dude the way you should have. Like you were doing like that. You know, I bring up the third one because the third one was
clean.
It was clean, but you were doing good the whole fight. Like the whole last fight. Now, when you lose it and he kills you, that you lose it. Right. Like, did you see Jack move when he fought the wrestler dude that smashed you for like like 2 streams?
That first guy, oh my god,
he did that same thing to Jack move and he just stopped streaming. He completely turned off the game. He's like, I jumped, and I was like, no, you didn't. Like you jumped, but you came down enough to be in that hitbox, and he teleported your ass into his arms.
So Smooth, well, I want to ask you from watching the streams and stuff like that. I haven't heard anybody even talk about it. Everybody just talks about the challenge, and it's like a measuring of if you could beat this, like how big's your dick because you could beat the game and stuff like that. But one thing that I don't hear about it is like it just looks like there's random big boss battles, like random guys. Like, is there any good story to it or anything? Like, is there anything to enjoy in it?
There's more. It seems like there's more story in this than any of the other games.
Okay.
When it comes to the lore of like Dark Souls games or these From Software games, this is the only one that has a legit story.
Okay. All right, because I'm just like see these random like these guys, and I'm just like, what did they like? It looks like you're finding a samurai guy, now you find the ape. It's like, is this reality? Is this like and there's that big snake. I just didn't know how it all fits together.
Well,
and
it's reality, but it plays off of like his story, like Japan.
It's folklore.
Pretty much.
All right, so everyone in the
monks and everything
in the podcast.
So there must be a giant enemy crab then.
Everyone in the podcast.
What's certain beliefs they have back then, like certain energies that you can you receive by learning techniques and shinobi arts and stuff like that. So,
gotcha. Okay.
Everyone in the podcast
really plays off that old history of Japan, but it's a really good game.
All right, I got it.
That's cool.
I got it.
Yeah, I never played a Bloodborne. Well, I played a little bit of it. I never finished it, but this right here, yeah, this is
all right.
Nice.
I got a question for everyone in the podcast in the chat. All right, let's go through here now. Since you've seen Kid get, he's to the 8. Well, what do you think the odds of him beating it are? And then in the chat, if you think he's going to beat it, put a 1 or a 2. He's not going to beat it because I think the moment you beat that dude on the tower, your chances got a lot better if you beating this challenge.
What? There's
still some hard.
How much time he got left?
He's got like 18 hours left.
Oh, you're good.
All right.
18 hours left in the game?
No, 18 hours left to for the challenge. Like because I beat Lady Butterfly in 2 straight.
You got 10 hours.
If it was the original 40, I don't think.
If
it
was
18.
Yeah.
18.
The thing is, the thing I'm surprised about that dude, the fat dude with the sword. I only beat him in 1 stream. I only spent 1 stream on him.
Who?
The fat dude with the sword.
What fat dude? You have to be a little bit more elaborate.
You talking about the
no,
the one that do the
no. He said when you said the Jack who turned off the stream.
I'm talking about the wrestler dude that jumps at you and shit. The one that RTK'd you like 20 times.
The ogre.
Yeah, the ogre.
That's the first mini boss.
Yeah. That was a struggle.
Oh my god.
Okay, in the chat, what do you think is going to be the boss that he quits it? Because every time Kid gets to a boss, I've noticed everyone in the chat says this is it. This is where it ends. And he gets fast. I want to know in the chat where you think he is done for sure.
Like, Smooth, are you doing a straight shot? Like, you going straight for the main bosses, or you trying
all he has to do is
avoid the main bosses?
The thing is, I don't know who's who. I don't have any reference. So I'm just kind of whoever I find. I can kind of tell if it's a main boss or not. Depending on how.
There's a cutscene, right?
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, like those, for example, the guy that keeps shooting me with his fucking fake ass shotgun. I'm just not going to even bother going back to even do that shit. He could.
He a mini boss.
It's unnecessary.
Yeah.
Like those, for most of the other ones I thought were hard. I went back and ended up killing them to get some stuff like that. But like the main bosses, if I could, I want to just try to get the main bosses. But looking at my stats, my attack power, and my health is very low.
Yeah, I was about to ask you a question on that. Like, can you get advice or no? Like you can't.
No, it can only be the chat.
It can only be the chat. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
But with 18 hours, I think that's enough time, though, Smooth.
It is, but the thing
Because
is,
it's a way of doing it.
it's some of these bosses,
It's
man. Some of
a
these
way
bosses.
of doing it, but I can't tell you though, unfortunately.
So are you gonna finish the game regardless of if you beat the challenge or not?
Oh yeah, all the time.
I look at the moment that 55 hours hits, he's done.
As soon as the Days Gone comes out, he's stopping that trash.
So whatever,
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be right.
Whatever boss he's on, he's done with it.
it's like
If he's close and Days Gone comes out, he's gonna still stream it. If he's close and he still has hours left, he's still.
Oh, he might stream it. No, I think he'll definitely stream it. But I don't think he's gonna pursue. I don't know. We'll see. Because I know he said that. He's like, I just need to wait until Days Gone comes out.
So what's the repercussions if you don't win the bet again?
I owe all the sponsors a game.
How many are there? 4 people?
Game? It's like 4, I think. Or 3.
All the sponsors get games.
Yeah, he has to buy them each a $60 game.
No, he should do. He should buy them all the Game Pass for $1.
You know what he should do?
Bro, I bought you 200 games.
200.
Hey, 200 games, yo. 200 games.
You're
You
welcome.
got 200 games.
Smooth
Smooth probably already made more than that in terms of like donations.
Right.
And shit,
Oh,
so
I'm pretty
he's good.
sure, yeah.
You should buy them all. Shadows dies twice.
But
Yeah, man.
beat it.
You should go buy them that Amazon gift card for the 30. You get 6 months of Game Pass. Yo, the gift that keeps on giving.
Let's say you do beat a kid. What are you gonna do with 1,000?
What am I gonna do with it?
What are you gonna do?
he needs new controllers.
He gonna get paid.
Pay rent. Like I don't know. Like honestly, no. I am gonna replace my controller and replace my mic.
You broke
They've
your
been
mic
taking-
too?
Cause they've been taking
Oh shit! Yeah, he has to repair all the. He has to buy all the equipment he destroyed.
They've been
Yeah.
taking a beating.
Like, last time, like other than my elite controller, my non-elite controller, though, it's the regular white one that came with the white X. I think 2 streams ago I knocked it against the Yeti, and now it has like
Those Yetis are like indestructible.
How did the fire alarm go off? What did you hit?
didn't like it. You
I-
slammed it to that Yeti.
I slammed my elite against the floor, and what it did was the vibration like shook the windows and it set off the alarm.
Dang.
Man,
You must have spiked that controller then.
Wife had Smooth on the couch that night.
That's it.
How many? Out of
and he
curiosity-
came back like, yo, I can't drink no more, you guys. This is gonna be
Bro, I saw a moment like
He had
3 streams
intervention.
ago where this guy, Smooth, fucking for like a solid 4 seconds looked like the saddest thing I've ever seen. He was crying, and then 2 seconds later, he was totally fine. And ever since
don't
then,
let
I'm a
this
little
man-
afraid of you, bro.
Don't let this man lie to you, man. Almost after every stream, he's debating on quitting this shit. Like, don't let him lie to you.
Oh, yeah.
And what's
No, because
funny
then he tweets it out too. He's like, "I'm done with this trash."
He read the chat a couple of times and it ruined it, but I really wanted him to get to the 3rd phase of him and not know that was there. And then because the stream before that, he was like, "These better not have a 3rd phase, I swear to God."
Who? The Janicio?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because people kept saying he had 3rd phase, but I thought they were just messing with me. Like, because I was like, he
And
didn't
what's
have
funny is I said he had a 4th phase, and I was really fucking.
Yeah.
Who's playing it here outside of Smooth?
I'm playing it right
Double
now.
up.
Oh, I'm
Alright.
playing.
I'm not.
right now.
I played a little bit of it,
It's
but
down
I'm
on my
doing
desktop.
How many of the potions do you have?
You said what?
How many of the
It's on my desktop. I can play it right now. It's just I'm hesitant to click that thing, man. I don't know, man. I don't. I suffer through mental health issues, man, and I ain't trying to go through what you go through, bro.
I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it. I think Sekiro is a health hazard.
Put it like this.
Yes, I saw that tweet, yeah.
This the crazy part about it. I literally bought the game watching Smooth play it.
I know. Like, I want to play it, watching him play it.
You got to send that whole playlist when it's done to From
No, I
Soundcloud.
uploaded like
He already did. He didn't send something to them and say this game's trash.
Because I told Kid to actually did all the info to get him the email to them to get the review copy you had. I was like, Kid, you just gotta you gotta send them that info because I'm telling you, you got like between all the Bloodborne, it was like 200 or 200, almost close to 300,000 views that play that the Bloodborne challenge got. And I was like, that is a lot. They will look at that.
They're gonna look at him cursing at the game and like tell him that they're shit developers.
You know how many times I've been about From Software in the stream?
He says, "I hate your fucking game, you chuck you." Son.
Well, this time it's different. Like,
They'll have that shit running at GameStop. Like, look at all.
This time, I guarantee you, like he'll actually be known by a couple of the people in the Front Software because there's some big Instagram people that took up some of his gameplay. Like this time, he actually got a lot of clout from this challenge. And you've grown like crazy in subscriber base, like what 400 or 500 subscribers?
Yeah, something like that.
That's crazy. That's awesome.
It's like Heartache said, man. You found your calling. You need to stop everything and just focus on the.
See, I don't know if I can do that because the thing is,
it's a joke. It's a joke. I don't.
Yeah. The only thing about the streaming, here's the thing about the streaming is like people will come and it was like the problem is like I can't. I don't fake raging. Like when I play the game. I don't want to get mad. I want to focus. I want to win. I want to show people how good I am. The problem is that when shit goes wrong, like when I feel like, especially when I don't like when my intelligence are being challenged.
Well, I'm not
saying games does that, and that's what gets me irritated.
Don't do just that because I think that sooner or later, like that's going to cause a lot of issues if you do just that. But like do maybe like twice a year do a challenge.
Yeah, I know. He says it's not healthy for him. I don't know.
I know right now.
I'm jumping out a window.
I know right now. I could get people together to do a challenge with you in the Bloodborne expansion.
No, I'm not doing. I don't want to see Bloodborne again. I did what I needed to do with Bloodborne. I beat it, and it was my claim to fame last year. And if I get through Sekiro, it will be my claim to fame this year. And I don't want to hear nobody. Nobody can tell me nothing. That's all. That's the only really what these games are good for. Nobody can tell you anything. Bloodborne was literally my excuse of playing like not as much before.
There is no amount of money that can get you to play that Bloodborne expansion.
Nope.
It's only like 4 bosses.
Because you realize how bad playing Sekiro, you know how much I ripped myself off by doing a Bloodborne challenge for only $400? No, if you think about it, I think about it. Like
I don't even think when it comes to ad revenue, you didn't make what you made this time, did you? Last time?
You said what?
I think I don't even think when it came to like what the actual streams themselves produced and revenue, I don't think you came close to what you did this time with the Bloodborne challenge. Like people really fucking with you with this challenge.
Yeah, but I just can't wait till it's over, honestly.
Days Gone's coming soon.
Yeah, we got 2 weeks?
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna beat it in 2 weeks.
Well, you don't think I'm gonna beat Sekiro in 2 weeks?
I don't think you are.
No,
Smooth, just give them the Game Pass and move on.
Think about it. Like before, we'll move on with the podcast. After this is the last thing I'm gonna say about Sekiro. If you think about it, here's the thing. What I learned, right? If you go to the Bloodborne challenge, you look at the first 10 streams, right? They were horrible. Like I didn't think I was like, this ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna just take the L. But if you look at the stream, it took me 20 streams, right? And that 20 streams turned out to be exactly a month to beat Bloodborne.
Well, I mean, we'll see what happens, but at the end of the day,
that's all I say. It depends on how you going about the game. That's the only thing I can really say. I ain't gonna say you can't do it, but it depends on how you going about it.
I predict. I'm gonna make a prediction. I will have this game beat by
before Days Gone
16th.
By who?
April 16th.
6 days.
16th. Yeah, 6 days from now.
Wait,
how many times you gonna stream?
Next Tuesday.
I mean, well, the thing is, what makes it tough, I think I should have more days. I should be able to stream next week because this week is a little bit weird. I'm not doing tomorrow. We got a carnival in the area tomorrow for those who are in the North New Jersey area. So I'm gonna be bringing my kids there. So, and then Friday, I'll probably pull off a stream there. Saturday, why do I feel like I actually might pull off a stream Saturday as well? So Friday and Saturday is my next 2 streams, right? I'm off Sunday, and then next week I will probably do like a Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. I should stream 4. I'm streaming 6 times. I'm streaming 6 times between this coming Friday and next Friday.
put it like this.
So you think in 6 streams you can beat it for sure?
I think I can, as long as I beat this monkey, because I think I should be fine.
I don't know, man. I've seen some of the fights. Like,
that monkey is half your problem. I'm gonna tell you that.
I don't know what's gonna happen when you fight the corrupted monk. Like,
man,
do I have to fight that corrupted monk?
Yes,
the corrupted monk yet, or the dragon. Like
a lot of the bosses in here, you could fight with the what's that? What's the system called again? The guard system. The posture system. Like a lot of these bosses, you can use the posture system and just abuse the hell out of it. But this monkey, they pretty much make you fight it like you would fight a Dark Souls game.
Yeah, it's that. And plus, like you said, with the posture game, you got to time your block. You can't just be tapping LB and expecting to get a perfect block on them. And on top of that, if you don't move and just hold LB, your posture be to decrease. So all that damage that you was taking, you can reset. It's almost like a reset. But I'm gonna shut up because I'm gonna start talking too much other stuff, and I ain't trying to ruin it. I want you to get your money.
So get paid.
Yep.
Yeah, get paid.
Yeah, we'll see. But I think I mean every time. But the thing is, every time I get all confident, like that confident, I get hit with something else. Like, so my focus on one thing at a time. The monkey, and then I'll see what comes next. And I'll go from there. But let's moving on. Sea of Thieves is set to get its anniversary update, which adds like campaign elements, and fishing, and what else is it? Oh, the arena and the arena.
Bro, we need a soundboard so you can just hit a fart noise on all those things you just said.
I'm actually looking forward to returning to Sea of Thieves. Now,
I've been wanting to play with you guys for months. You guys never want to play.
I don't want to hear that shit. I tried multiple times to get people to stream Sea of Thieves, but no one wanted to play it.
I want to play it.
Let's go. Let's go. I'll stream it. I'm fishing.
Sea of Thieves. And they putting some more content in it, so it might be more.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's nice that they're supporting it, but it's still not a game for me. Like, I have to see how this.
I'm gonna stream it. I'm gonna stream this shit. Let's go.
I have to see how the.
I'm finding the Kraken. Everybody knows when I stream that game, I am going on one mission to find the body to the Kraken. But I'm gonna go into the ink and swim and look for that body. It's got to be there. It's been a year.
I have to see what the arena thing does.
I want to see what the campaign thing has.
I don't care.
The arena, man. The combat in that game was like the worst aspect of it.
Yeah,
no, I love the combat when you're actually fighting another ship. Like
the ship combat, cool, but the shooting and the sword. Well, no, the arena. So the arena they said is that basically they're going to put a bunch. It's almost going to be like Battle Royale in the sense where they're going to have kind of treasure chests around there, and you could depend to go get the treasure chest, and then other people could just try to go. It's like almost like a confined battle in the fact that they could try to steal your treasure chest, they could go get the treasure chest, but it's going to resort to that hand-to-hand combat, which is not the good stuff. The ship battle is awesome.
Everybody's handicapped, so that's what makes it fun. Everybody's handicapped. It's not like you need skill to shoot somebody and Sea of Thieves.
Well, they took that out, that double gunning crap, man. They took that shit out. That was something messed up. But the weird thing is, though, is they added keyboard and mouse support to the console, but they still are waiting for the voting buttons to not the voting of not playing with the PC players. So it's kind of, I don't know if it's voting off just that you don't want to play with keyboard and mouse people, or is it actually you say you don't want to play with the platform? That's going to be interesting to see how they do it, because it's interesting that they added the keyboard and mouse support to it at the but I don't know. It sounds the fishing, I think, is off the dock though. I don't know if you can fish off the boat, but seems cool. And actually, what I was reading that you could get worms and different types of bait and stuff like that to fish.
Yeah, they said some bait you eat, make you sick.
I'll be honest, man. I
I'm
just
gonna
want to take
stream
all
it. I
the
wanna
ships
stream
that we find out there. That's what I find fun.
Let's do it.
Get
Let's
those
stream this
quests.
shit.
Let's go sink the first boat we find. That's what
Let's
I say.
go.
That's all
Bro,
I
that's
Danny,
Yeah,
Let's
forget
stream
that
this
all
shit.
doing
Yo,
quests and fish.
Fuck Sekiro, man. Let's just do
you know
this
what?
shit.
I did have a good experience with
Yeah, let's
CT.
go fishing.
It was. You know what?
I had a good experience with Kid Smooth once. We were hunting that big ass
Megalodon.
Megalodon when it first came out. That was fun.
That was fun.
But like besides that, like I haven't had. There's been like a couple ha moments, but I haven't had a good experience with the game.
There's just a lot of downtime. That's the one thing. Like there's a lot of just sitting on the boat, just trying to head somewhere. But when do you?
We sat there when they went back for whatever they went back for. Because when we were summoning, they forgot something and they went back for it. What kid? We sat there and just shot out of cannons for 30 minutes, waiting for them to get back.
Oh man, I went back into it and I started shooting myself out of cannons, missing the island, and I had to swim back. And I'm like, oh, this sucks. Quit. I was like, I can't get onto the island. Like it was like I was trying to get onto a base, like a skull island, and you had to like I was trying to shoot myself up.
Oh yeah, I shot myself over the island a couple times.
Yes, and you got to swim back. Yeah.
Well, the reason it was at least decently fun when me and Kid did is we had 2 ships and we just kept shooting, like trying to have a contest who can get onto the ship. So we would have like a certain amount of distance, and we just keep shooting each other out of the ships, trying to land on the other ship. But like that's literally
how'd you get 2 ships?
Because there was 3 or 4 crews fighting the Megalodon with us.
Yeah.
Oh, and you jumped on, you got that ship. Okay.
Dude, I had 5 or 6 galleons at one time fighting that Megalodon, and then we all sailed around together. That was the best. That was the best time because nobody was shooting at each other. We were all
Tiger King. Kid parallel parked that boat.
I think the arena is going to breathe a pretty decent fresh air into the game because it's going to encourage that fighting part. Like right now, like you'll sit there and you'll sail around, but the map's too big for just like 6 ships going around, and you never run into people. And half the time when you do run into people, if it's a smaller ship, they like you can't catch up.
Yeah, like
that's the worst.
Like
you go play it by yourself on a little dinghy.
That's why I don't like the one thing I don't like because I like it's like all right, I want to just sail around. I want to do quests, but if I see another boat, like I was like, all right, we gotta get out of here because I don't want to.
That is a pretty fun part of the game. Yeah. Like you'll see someone will see something in the net, and they'll be like, "There's a ship to the right," and I'm like, "Don't go after, don't."
Yeah.
And the kids
we're
like,
going after it.
You start seeing snipers and stuff, glints and stuff, glass, whatever, the little scopes.
Dang.
You know they're looking at.
I want all the smoke.
and I think the reason
Kraken. That's all I care about.
I think the reason it was so fun when we did that Megalodon is because it was literally like 3 ships fighting this thing, and we had like 12 people. A lot of people. I don't know if it was 12, but we had a lot of people fighting this thing. It sunk 2 of the ships, and we were all crews were on one ship fighting. And it was just crazy because we barely killed it. Like it almost took us out. We were going from ship to ship trying to get as much supplies to make sure these ships don't sink, and it was crazy. I think they nerfed the hell out of the bastard now, though.
You think?
The main guy's not there, but they got smaller megalodons now, I think.
Yeah, they do. But remember, after you beat them, they just go into the world as regular, like.
No, it was an update that made them go into the world.
Oh, okay.
Because you can run into the Megalodon and the Kraken at the same time.
Yeah, that's problematic.
Those big ones look just scary, though.
I've seen people have some crazy loot, and they'll run into a Kraken, and they're sitting there trying to deal with him, and then Megalodon just shows up at the very last minute, and then they're just pretty much like, "Yeah, we're done. We're dead." Like
somebody says there's a ghost ship.
Yeah, pirate ships. That was a content in last fall. The pirate ships. I think.
All right.
A ghost ship.
I'm gonna have to go back.
It's still skeletons, though. They're still just skeletons.
They need events. They need like Davy Jones popping up, and whoever gets the last kill gets, a skin for your ship or something like that. They need stuff like that. Like team up with Disney and have like a Pirates of the Caribbean event. Like,
oh man,
oh yeah,
that'd be nice.
That's actually a great idea.
A bounty hunter.
I just don't think they want to spend that kind of money.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. How much do you think they're even spending on maintaining Sea of Thieves? You think the whole Rare squad is working on this, or
no? They've been confirmed they're actually making a game.
They're making a new game, right?
Yeah.
What
Sea of Thieves 2.
Oh, bro.
Rest of the content.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not looking forward to it. I'll be honest. Whatever they're making, I'm not looking forward to it.
Rare is like high key trash.
I'm just not. I'm keeping it real, bro. I'm not.
I agree.
Yeah, unless it's Conker, man. I don't know if I want them to do anything else.
The problem is, I don't want Rare to do any of their existing games because it's not the same like Rare team. I think they should just try whatever to see what works. I think Sea of Thieves for what it is decent.
Look, there's a lot of people that don't like Sea of Thieves
because you got to think about all the games from Rare that I want redone. I don't want Rare to do them. I want somebody else to do them. Like a Perfect Dark. I don't want Rare to make another perfect. I want somebody else to make a Perfect Dark.
343.
No, I would like IO Interactive to make a Perfect Dark.
That would be nice.
Who?
People would make Hitman.
Oh, right.
Then that's a second party making a game.
Well, I obviously it was rumored that they might be buying it.
Right.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So long as it's a first party studio.
They got so many IPs that are just sitting around doing nothing, man. Do something.
We've been saying this for years.
That's why I think they should let Compulsion just remake something to like prove, if they have a vision and they have the talent to do something. Because regardless, it will be a lot easier to. It will be a lot harder to mess up remaking something than it would be to creating something from scratch.
Well, I mean, Compulsion could take on some of them old ass Rare games if they wanted to.
I mean.
The thing is, here's the studios that Microsoft got. I don't really have no expectation for are Compulsion and Exile. It's like in Minecraft. I think Exile
is going to really help them in the PC market.
And Exile is going to do more than Rare, man.
But
we'll see.
Those are the studios I don't have no faith in. Microsoft.
I just want to see what Ninja Theory makes and Playground. Those two.
Yeah, and the initiative.
And the initiative.
The initiative Playground, Ninja Theory, yeah. And I want her, hopefully...
If the initiative made that bozo comment, I don't know about the initiative.
Yo, so is the initiative a legit team already, or are they still building it up?
They're still building.
Yeah, I got to imagine that's still being built, man.
They're not going to drop a game till like 2024, man.
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
I'll probably see even longer than that.
We're going to be in Jetsons cars by the time we see it.
When we'll see what game they're working on, it'll already be next gen.
Yeah.
Freaking Undead Labs, they'll have a game next year.
State of Decay 3?
K3. Bro. We promise no glitches this time. No bugs.
I just wish that the game looked like, how...
No, I wish they did. I wish they hired... they acquired a lot of people from the Vancouver studio that Capcom shut down, and then I got some talent from there to kind of merge those ideas together and kind of make because I mean there's things about Dead Rising that I love, you know what I mean. I enjoyed Dead Rising more than I enjoyed State of Decay, but if any of those guys went anywhere, I hope they went to Undead Labs or somewhere.
I honestly say I like Decay more than Dead Rising. I didn't mind the other Dead Rising, but Dead Rising 4 destroyed my trust in that whole franchise.
Yeah, Capcom 2, they fired them.
You're fired.
I don't care. I like Dead Rising 4.
Capcom on fire right now.
They really are. They really are.
On fire
it was Studio Vancouver. Wasn't the Vancouver studio? That's the ones that made Dead Rising.
Shut them down.
That's probably the one developer that's probably made the biggest comeback.
Hell yeah, dude. They were dead in the water.
They're like the Rainbow Six Siege of developers, man. They made a complete turnaround.
Yeah, the thing is, I still gotta beat Resident Evil 2. I think I'm not even stuck. I just stopped.
I get it, man. Sometimes you just fall off a game and it's hard to go back.
I was stopped when that X guy chased me around.
I don't think I'll ever beat Red Dead Redemption.
Pissed me off.
What?
Yeah.
What? No.
I like to turn it on, and I turn it on just to remind myself that my Xbox One X does native 4K.
Hey, I'm just waiting for it to come on PC.
Say that again. That was sad.
I'm just waiting for it to hit the Epic Store so I can beat it for a third time.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about it.
Work with that Epic Store.
It's Epic Store, baby. I'm gonna wear a shirt.
Get the shirts.
I'm gonna get a
shirt. Send them all the promo stuff.
Hey, I'm live streaming it with an Epic Store shirt.
Bro, there's gonna be fucking boxers in China with your face on them.
Hey. I told you, kid. These PC people, they can say what they want, but Epic get that game they want. They completely for itself.
Look. I'm gonna talk real quickly on Epic.
I'm stealing those, so I don't care.
You cannot deny what they're doing. They're not putting a heap load of pressure on Steam.
Meds is going to the back alleys with his games.
Bro, I'm gonna show y'all what the Sea of Thieves is like.
How many people you think is gonna completely turn around if Red Dead does come out on Epic?
I'm gonna
they
turn around.
are.
I feel that shit.
Hey, Epic has relationships with 2K. Like,
oh, I know Outer Worlds. There's plenty of reasons, but
you don't think that Red Dead is in that conversation?
Yeah, and
sure
2K just put Borderlands 3 on there too.
Why do you guys?
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys a question. Why do you guys think this is happening?
Because they get a bigger
Epic got
cut
that
of
Fortnite
games.
money.
They're paying.
Epic got that Fortnite
I don't even
money, that's why.
necessarily think it is the Fortnite money, but
They
I don't.
give them the bag.
I
They
don't
get a
think
bigger
they're-
cut.
I don't. That's it. That's right there. I was like,
Yeah.
it's that cut. It's like, look,
And Steam will match it, and then they'll go back to Steam. This is
give you
how
a
it
little
happens.
bit of money. We'll give you a little bit of money, to make it exclusive. I don't think it's as much as people think. And it's like, but you'll get like 22% more on every
on the
person.
same game. So, like, think about it. If you were gonna say, if you had a product and you're like, "Yo, I'll give you 10% for if every sell your product," and the other guy's like, "We'll give you 30% for the same product," where are you gonna put your stuff? I'm gonna give it to the guy where I get a bigger cut.
This is Steam.
And
It's their
Steam is
fault.
gonna, yeah, exactly. And what's gonna happen is that Epic's gonna do it, and then Steam's gonna feel the pressure enough, and Steam's gonna be like, "All right, you know what? Bullshit. Here you go, devs, 30%," and then everybody's gonna go back to Steam.
They
And
better
so
do
that's what
that
competition
fast.
does.
They better do
Oh,
that
then
fast.
that's gonna happen.
And I'll explain to you why. They need to do that quickly because Epic is buying themselves time for them to build out their store to have the same amount of features, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, so it can actually compete with Steam. Because right now, Epic is a shell of a store in comparison to Steam, right? As far as feature set and everything.
Yeah.
But if they continue to shell out that Fortnite money to lock up games one after another, man, eventually there's people that are gonna start buying games there. That's
But
just
remember,
inevitable.
Burke, they're not locking them up permanently. They're locking them up as time. So what I'm saying is, like, if Borderlands 3 is a 6 month, right? So
Right.
like if Steam sees like, yo, we didn't sell Borderlands 3 is selling like shit when it comes to Steam. A lot of the people bought it on the Epic store. That's the kind of pressure that Steam will probably see. But if Steam sees like a whole bunch of people just waited out and bought it all on Steam, Steam's not going to budge. They're going to be, you know what?
If Red Dead hits the Epic store, if Red Dead hits the Epic store, that's the one that's
Red
gonna hit
Dead is
Steam in the
always
mouth.
any kind of Rockstar game is always
yeah.
that's always
And if they don't fix this, obviously I think it'll be fixed within, but they don't fix this, this percentage. And I mean, in this relationship that Epic has with Take-Two Interactive, Take-Two owns a lot of shit, man. Like
They do.
You're gonna start getting outbid for the next GTA. Like they better fix this now rather than later.
Yeah, I mean, Steam still has the massive install base, right?
It's not
So
right.
they still got time. It's gonna take a Epic to do this a lot in order to really sway PC gamers like in vast numbers, but they can take care of it. But they better take action soon, though. Better be soon.
But also they got a lot of the the up and coming like the indie developers too. And that's another thing. They're using their platform for distribution.
What
If they start losing those dudes and everybody starts going
what I think would really help them
it's gonna hurt them.
is if they use some of this money that they're throwing around, bought some really decent, good studios and start making exclusive games for Epic Games too.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they need to do that. They need to bring back Unreal.
That would definitely be a game.
Unreal Tournament.
Like imagine if they started buying like some 8s and 9s and it was all and it was their stuff.
I mean, yeah, Master Chief Collection about to hit Steam. That's
And
gonna do numbers.
Yeah,
There.
that'll be
they
big.
can- I don't think they
That'll
can
be
do
big.
this forever. Sooner or later, that Fortnite money
They
is going to
can't
start
do
to
it forever.
simmer.
That's why they're doing it now.
Yeah, that's why they're doing it now. Yep.
You establish the thing and then you change it all back to normal standards.
And I respect Epic because they know they're not going to be able to be on this Fortnite game forever. So they're trying to establish a market that they can survive without Fortnite in the future. I don't
But
think
they're
it's going to
striking
be
while the
anytime
iron's
soon.
hot.
I think it's going to be a couple years before Fortnite starts really dying.
Hey, what game was exclusive right now to the Epic Store is using the Unreal Engine? That somebody said that they must have given them like a deal on the engine or something on the game. To put
I think it was
exclusive there.
Borderlands 3, wasn't it?
I'm not
Was
sure.
it Metro?
But they do get a deal if they use the.
It's either Metro or Borderlands, one of the two.
If you
They
use
don't
the
have to
Epic
pay for the
Store,
licensing of
you
the
don't
actual
pay
engine.
exactly.
Yeah.
And
When you
that's
sell-
a lot of money.
Yeah,
A
when
lot
you
of
sell a
bread.
game and you use Epic, not Epic, Unreal Engine, you have to pay them 5% of your revenue.
Yep.
And if you put it on Epic Store, they waive that fee. So it's a good deal for them.
Yeah.
It's at the end of the day, man. Like, are they being a little anti-consumer? They are. But at these days, man, you have to. I do think that there is anti-consumers that's bad for everyone, and there's anti-consumer practices that is bad for the industry. And I don't think this is one of those things that's bad for the consumer base, but it's not bad for the industry.
What?
Hey, dude, I just want Red Dead to hit PC, man. I don't care where it goes. I'm copping it.
Bro, stop
Copping
the
it.
dude-ness.
Because there needs to be
dip.
There has to be something on the PC that can compete with Steam. There has to be. And for the past couple of years, there just hasn't. And I think that, it's bad for the consumer, what they're doing, but it's not bad for the industry. It's giving competition in the PC market.
I think the thing that's messed up, though, is that games that are actually in Steam were getting pulled out of Steam and going into Epic. See, that's kind of messed up.
Because I want to give them my business.
I'll tell you another game I'm buying on Epic Store. Day one, Heavy Rain.
Well, that's
Wade just checked out of his last game, man. I'm sad. It's a sad day.
Yeah, no, trust me. I watched it yesterday. I did. Hit a triple-double. Well, at least at home.
Yeah, he had a triple-double tonight.
Yeah. Against Brooklyn, yeah.
And that's why I say, this is Steam's fault. Steam's the one that's not trying to compete. Steam's the one that's not lowering any other stuff. Like, that's Steam. You don't bitch about the person that's actually making moves. You bitch the person that's not competing with the moves.
Bro, it's not competition though.
How is it not competition?
Because if it's not competition, if one store sells oranges and the other store sells oranges, they can compete. If only one store's got the oranges, how are they competing?
That's the best competition you can have.
Not competition. That's not competition.
I mean, that's no different. That's what's happening in the console space, no?
It's no different.
Yeah, and it's bullshit in the console space too. It's just
but no one made a
bullshit.
deal when Street Fighter went exclusive. No one made a deal with stuff like that.
You weren't paying attention. Yes, they did.
I don't remember people making this big of a deal. Not this big.
Listen.
Well,
when do console players make a big deal about anything?
When it wait till a Rockstar game hits there, it's going to be a big deal.
Listen, man,
it's going to be a big deal.
Oh, actually, speaking of Street Fighter exclusive, we did make a big deal. We asked Phil Spencer where our exclusive was, and he said it's still coming. So we're still waiting for it now.
So we blame the actual platform holder, not the one that actually made the game. Like
Phil's like, we'll have an answer for Street Fighter 5 exclusivity, and it was Game Pass, I guess.
The way this is going, the equivalent when Street Fighter came out is us blaming PlayStation for buying exclusivity instead of blaming Microsoft for not making sure we had a copy.
Well, they didn't buy exclusivity; they funded the game.
Yeah,
so the game wasn't going to be made without them.
Wait. We got to pay the bills. True SSJ Havoc says other storefronts were competing with Steam.
Yeah, and they were losing because they're not as good.
They weren't competing.
And they were losing because they're not as good.
You know what, though? I do remember a time when, like, Origin was getting flack when it first came out.
Yes, EA put all their games out on Steam.
I remember that.
The same people that's saying they don't like exclusivity are the same people that go in there and say, I'm not buying Destiny because it's not on Steam. I'm not buying.
Bro, I've never heard anybody say that.
You know what though?
Bro, you read retards on comment boards and assume those are real people.
But
wait. There's a reason. There's a reason you never heard it about Destiny because it's on BattleNet, and BattleNet's still a respected storefront.
Yeah, what about Fallout? Well, Fallout 76 was trash, and they didn't put that on Steam. You know,
it was on their launcher.
Bethesda was not doing their own shit
on their own.
Yeah, now they're sorry.
That don't matter.
Hey, you're right.
PC dudes gonna do what PC people do. They just gonna wait it out.
I'm gonna wait it out.
Yeah, man.
Hey, yo, you're not waiting.
Snipers for PC. Steam is for sniper. Those guys are waiting out.
All I know is Epic better have that hide offline bullshit and hide trophies because there's gonna be a lot of people picking that shit up on Epic, acting like they didn't.
Meds, you own GTA on Steam, right?
All
right, you played GTA 5 on console, right?
I have.
Doesn't it feel like a completely different game on PC?
Absolutely, of course it does.
I can only imagine what's going to happen when Red Dead hits.
Let me say something.
No way
you're
going to hold back. There's no way you're going to hold back.
I've seen that the Steam has a lot of like features built into it that you get with your game, where Epic is still doing that. They're still trying to add those features. So I could see, the fact that they're getting these games, it can be annoying that you don't have access to all those features that you get on Steam because it's launching in the Epic store. So I can definitely see that.
Features on the PC version that it has on the console versions. The new game by the people that used to make Burnout, it doesn't even have leaderboards on the PC version because Epic doesn't support that shit.
Yeah,
Why?
see, that's messed up. Even though the cares about the game, but yeah, that's messed up. Like,
Dude, they just got a
different.
search bar. They just got a search bar.
Yeah, man, it looked like a wall of just games. Like, it looked like a wall of just pictures, like the Epic Store. Like, I launch it right now, and like it looks like it does not look like a store.
It kind of looks like the PlayStation dashboard with
I didn't realize
a line of
Yeah,
death.
it's like what's new?
Like
I can't even sign into the Epic Store because there's some idiot using my email. Pretty much, I get emails from idiot.
Smooth made that drunk one night, and he's saying someone else did it.
Bro, not for nothing. There's something fishy about Epic, right? Because I get an email from them like 2 or 3 times a day talking about, yo, secure your account. It ain't secure.
You know why? You know why that happens, right? Dude, remember they stole like passwords to like 80 million people. So you probably have dual factor authentication on your account.
I have it now. And
I have a video that's going to be coming out really soon over this whole thing. And it's like, that's the only thing. When I made that video, it's like a 15-minute video. That's the only thing I couldn't compete against.
If you remember back in 20, go ahead, my bad.
When it comes to the security purposes, if you want to boycott Epic because of security, I completely 100% behind that. Because that is a legit reason. But all these other reasons, that's not a reason.
Yo, these free games in the Epic Store, you could just download them, or you gotta like subscribe.
Nah, they're free. You can just download them.
It's like Origin. Okay,
two
like
a month.
Origin.
Yeah, it's like games with gold, but free.
Yeah,
I have
not a bad.
Transistor on Steam, so I don't need to get that.
EA did it too.
We got
does
another
it.
Yeah,
super
they're
chat.
not doing it too.
We got another super chat.
Like a year ago.
All right, what do you see?
There goes kid
DMG.
not reading super chats.
And others can sell keys cheaper than Steam.
Yeah, your game may get revoked. That's the only thing about that.
Well, that's actually a big issue. A lot of developers have an issue with that, the key buying thing.
Yeah.
Oh man, CD keys was my life.
CD keys is still lit.
You can't use it on Epic though.
That's
because you can't redeem codes on Epic.
I know that's some horse shit.
That's another
I know.
thing.
I was looking for that Division 2 one, and I was like, nope.
Not happening there.
Yeah, man.
Nah,
Do they have mod
just buy it
support?
on Uplay.
Do they have mod support on Epic Store?
I don't know.
Not
Probably
to
not.
the space. You might have to do it like in the files of the game, which is a lot more difficult.
Yeah, it's just like, oh well, Microsoft locked all that
Well,
shit.
Was that right click properties?
Right. So this is the thing though. Like, I'm gonna be honest here. I mean, how many launches you got on your PC, Meds? I got like 5.
Let's see, I got 1, 2, 3. If you count Discord, I got 4.
No.
Yeah, Discord even got
I
games
still
and
don't
bullshit.
consider Discord a storefront.
I think they were just trying to get a piece of the pie. They weren't really trying to compete.
Discord's more felt full-fledged than Epic Game Store.
But it wasn't like that at start.
But yeah, I have 5 launchers. I have 5.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, I
Same
do
as me.
agree with you guys. Like, I do feel like that, they should have really fleshed out their store and everything, all their features before they launched it. But here we are. Like,
I'm gonna
at the end of the day, I don't like PlayStation, but when they got a fire-ass game, I'm going on there and I'm playing the shit. Like,
You know why the launchers are not as big of a deal now? Because the fact that Discord is like so relevant. You can hop from one game to another, open another launcher, launch the game, and you're still gaming with your friends.
Yeah, you don't
know
have to. Exactly, yeah, you're still in the same party chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're essentially party chat on Discord and jumping on whatever launcher it's on. I get it. It'd be cool if it's under one launcher. I understand that. I get it.
We're going to see more of this. Like, if people think Epic's done, no, they're not. Epic is just getting started.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if Outer Worlds comes out and it's lit and it's an exclusive. Like, we're going to see a lot of people bitch about this for a long time. Because I don't think Fortnite's going anywhere anytime soon. They're going to get that crazy money for a while.
You know what Rockstar should do with Red Dead is just launching on their own. What's their storefront called? Social Club?
It literally has one game on it, and it's GTA 5.
GTA 5. Well, and it makes them a gazillion.
You said Midnight Run on it.
Right.
Like, I was talking to Cognito because, dude, when it comes to this Epic versus Steam thing, I'm about the world burning, man. And I have Epic starred or belled on Twitter just so I can like and retweet the shit when it happens. Like, I'm about this world catching on fire. And when I heard Master Chief Collection's coming out of Steam, I was like, man, missed opportunity, man. That would have been a lit day on Twitter.
Microsoft played their cards there, right? Though I'll be honest.
Epic, they still don't have Ashen in the Windows 10 store, right? For Play Anywhere.
No.
So Epic did some horse shit to Action's
not in
some horse shit to Windows too. Windows 10.
not bad. Action's not a bad game, but they kind of low key lied about that game.
They pull that shit right out of Windows 10. Play anywhere. They're still waiting on that.
Play anywhere game. I would be whooping somebody.
And it's not even that. They lied about how the multiplayer works. It's seamless. It's easy. And I'm like, no, it's not. Like,
oh, it's not. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, we gave up on that game.
It was random ass shit. You couldn't invite.
I was in that stream. I was in that stream with you guys. You guys couldn't get in that. You guys couldn't play together.
Me and Kid for the longest time had plans on streaming that game. Did we stream that game long, Kid?
No.
It was like one stream.
You guys were even telling the devs at PAX, like, we're gonna play together. We can't wait to play together. And they're like,
oh, yeah. Like, no, you're not.
They're like,
yeah.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, they're like, oh, they're gonna be surprised.
Well, when we talked to the dev, he said it was a strictly finance thing. Like they don't have a lot of money. And when it comes to these marketing things, like if someone markets your game or really helps your game, that doesn't mean you get a blank check. They still had to make decisions. Yeah. And the game's good. That game actually got rated good. It was like an 80 something, I think.
Yeah.
But when it came to, and I thought the multiplayer was extremely important. I think that game would did a lot better because a lot of people played it like a single player experience game.
Yeah.
But maybe the sequel will because they'll have more money because they've proved that they can make a good game.
Yeah, I mean, Ashen is decent. I would like to go back and finish it. You know what games I want to finish? I want to finish Ashen. I want to finish Sinner. I'll try to get through that game.
I beat that.
Yeah. How was it?
It was good. I like it. I beat the expansion too, the free bosses and stuff.
Yeah, I saw your video when you beat that.
It was a giant chicken.
Yeah. I'm gonna play
it was only like 9 minutes long. I beat it on my first attempt. That was like really embarrassing because I expected it to be harder, but
I don't know, man. I don't know about that.
And any of you guys check out these so-called bullshit E3 leaks? I've ever seen. It's like
there will be games at E3.
The ultra predictable ones, yeah.
Yeah, the ultra predictable ones, man.
We need to start making those videos. We need to make like a video a day. Be like, okay, what's gonna be at E3 is Halo Infinite.
I guarantee Beef was going to make an appearance
in the background.
For sure.
The big question: will there be a car on stage for Forza?
I don't think Forza's going to be there.
Actually, it's funny because this time there won't be because I don't think they're coming out with one this year.
There'll be Major Nelson in a golf cart.
I think they're finally skipping a year.
They should though. They should.
That's because I think they want to demonstrate that game.
I don't know, man. That guy, that dev, man. What's his? I forgot his name from Turn 10. Man, he likes to be there at E3. I don't think he'll miss the opportunity.
Oh, I highly doubt he'll miss it, but I don't think he'll be there for that.
Forza kart.
Bro, that would be
surprised
cool,
man.
Man. He's gonna be there for Miami Streets.
That game. Oh
Lord.
Yeah, bro, I heard that game. First of all, I've never even seen that game or heard about that game other than Jez talking about it on Grimes My Kid. The only time I've ever heard about that game.
It's like stuck in my head, this Miami Streets game with the Forza engine. I don't know where it is, but I gotta play it. Yeah, Dan Greenwald
about that game.
Nobody else.
God damn.
It's one of those things just etch in my head. Miami Streets,
right?
I think it is. It's in the Windows store.
I think it's on mobile and on PC.
I'm gonna look it up. Miami Streets.
Probably hot trash.
I was streaming it.
I just hope these guys take advantage of they take advantage of the fact that PlayStation won't be there, and they show what they're going to be working on. They announce next generation.
Mm-hmm.
All that. Just come on, man. Just get out of this generation already. Let's go.
I agree with you. If
it is not in the Windows 10 store.
If Microsoft does not take advantage of the one time that they could really capitalize in this E3, then then maybe the whole management needs to change. Like at that point,
I would agree, man. Look, that's the one thing Sony's been incredibly good at this generation, capitalizing on every single slip up that Microsoft had.
But I don't expect crazy news, but I do expect something.
I don't know what to expect, so I'm not expecting anything.
Y'all think they feel
you
no
can't
pressure?
go into E3 not expecting anything, kid. That's crazy.
Bro, you always expect nothing, and then you're
show
always
me the new
pleasantly
console.
surprised.
Show me the game. Show me some Halo gameplay. Let's go.
There's gonna be this is my thing. I think there's gonna be Gears 5 definitely blowout. Gears 5. There will be new consoles. They'll show the new console. I think they'll just talk about the specs and maybe the new console. xCloud will be
I think
big.
they're just gonna do like an X, like they did
Gears
last
Tactics. Time. Gears Tactics will be there. They'll show, and I think the biggest thing that I'm thinking though, from listening to the stuff on Master Chief on the Halo Infinite, I think it's going to be more of like a showing a demo of what the Slipspace engine can do. I think it's going to be more about the engine and not necessarily
they already had the opportunity to show what the engine could do, and that was the actual.
She alluded to it though during Ryan McCaffrey's interview that she's like, we're going to show more what the engine can do at E3.
More games are going to be using it, more first party games.
They need one.
I've been told that.
They're gonna do like what Sony does with the Decima engine.
I've been told one of the companies that they bought is using the engine.
I'm sure they are. That's the whole point, because that was the one thing that was missing out of their stack, like their whole gameplay thing that they talked about at the GDC. Was that whole where they had Simplegon and Havoc. They don't have a gaming engine like Unreal or something like that. So Slipspace is going to be that, and you're right, Mark. Just like,
and apparently that's one of the big issues
like that
EA's having right now is they're forcing Frostbite.
Yes, exactly.
If your game uses it good, force it on them. But if that engine isn't designed for a third-person shooter, and you're first forcing a third-person shooter with that game, then when it flops, it's everyone's fault at that point.
Look what they did with the Forza engine. How the Forza engine, they did Horizon with it, so they were able to utilize that engine in a racing game, but they were able to still like have another company, and have another developer use that engine to make something else. So they need the Slipspace engine. So I hope I want to see more of Halo. I want to see them actually playing the game. I just hope they don't go like Crackdown 3 level tech demo on Slipspace engine. I want to see them playing the game. So
this is their chance, bro, to get out of this Xbox One generation. It's time, bro. Let's go.
Yeah.
So what do you think they're gonna name the next one?
I don't think we'll see another Crackdown thing. I think Crackdown was like
Crackdown's done.
They're never gonna mention Crackdown again, bro.
I think Crackdown was a thorn that was in the
I want to stream that.
Did not necessarily know how to handle.
No,
they added the matchmaking
that it had to be done. That's what it seemed like to me. Like they spent too much time, money, and resources on it.
I just feel like, even though I enjoy Crackdown 3, I just feel like they canceled the wrong games. Like if that was you know what I mean.
They just added the matchmaking for the player invites to their testers. I guess they have like a inside testing group for it, and now it should be released
inside a program.
Yeah, inside a program, something like that. Yeah, they have like some inside thing. So they just released it now for it, and now they're gonna do Keys to the City. I was watching their dev video from like 3 weeks ago. The Keys to the City makes you kind of like mod the game, like in the
they did it in the other ones, but
I
thought they were gonna do it right then and there, and they're like, "Oh, it'll be in the next like month or two." And I was like,
8 to 12 weeks. I'm like, oh. Oh yeah, they said 8 to 12 weeks. I'm like, oh my god, like just unlock it.
When it came to that game, it was strictly just like, okay, we're gonna hope we might as well just go ahead and just deal with it. Like, because I think
it was a bad game.
They came too far to cancel it. They had to put it out.
Exactly. Yeah.
Especially
and now they're never gonna mention that motherfucker again.
Oh yeah.
You sweep that shit under the rug when
it's gonna be like one of those things when they. It's gonna be like one of those things. They're gonna have a meeting about Game Pass, and somehow like Crackdown's flash on the screen. Like, no, you take that out right now. Like, we don't want that even.
Bro, they pulled that device.
I'm right.
Jez, you wrote something in the chat that I kind of agree with. The next Xbox will be named PC. No, but I think the PC and the Xbox are gonna be married together for real next gen.
Oh yes,
Wait till they announce your whole Xbox library plays natively on your PC at this E3. That's a prediction I got.
I think they're going to do that, because they've already been teasing it, but they've already been doing it for the insiders.
Yeah,
they're actually playing Xbox game. They're playing. Brad Sam said it that they're actually playing.
State of K1.
No, State of K2.
State of K2 was. So State of K2.
State of K2 is already out on PC though.
Yeah, but the download is coming from the Xbox store now.
Yeah,
it's the Xbox version of the game that's running, not the PC version.
Oh yeah. So
for insiders,
it's running like the Xbox executable or something like that. That's what they're doing.
I ain't gonna lie. I would love that.
That's how you bring Game Pass to the PC, and I think that's another announcement at E3 is Game Pass to PC, which that's what I call Game Pass Ultimate.
Hey, Phil already he already said that he was Phil had already said that he was going to work on bringing Game Pass to PC. I mean,
Sadia and Nadella said it before Phil. He was like, yeah, Game Pass is going to PC.
When he said that, I never envisioned this, to be honest with you.
No,
wow. He literally meant we're bringing Game Pass to PC.
No, for real. See how much they blend the fences. Like I want to see what value they add to Xbox. Regardless of anything, I'm sticking on generations.
Was I the only one that was a little frustrated when they announced that Ultimate thing? Because it like the way I took
it's
that,
not a deal.
It's not really a deal. Yeah.
The way I took that, it's like, okay, like if you want my opinion, like the only way I feel justified paying for live now, which I don't pay for, kid pays for it, but the only way kid would feel justified for paying for live. Damn. If they're like, okay, if you're on Xbox Live, if you're on the console, you get Game Pass with Xbox Live Gold. Because we shouldn't be paying for gold anyway, so they might as well just bundle them together. But everywhere else has to pay for games with gold.
I'll tell you like this: Origin Access Premier is $15 a month, and you can argue Game Pass alone is way better than Origin.
How would
Access.
you guys feel if they did this? We're going everywhere thing, but they came out and made an announcement. They're like, everywhere you have to pay for games with gold, not games with gold, for Game Pass, but the Xbox platform, if you're playing on there, you get that for free.
Like Game Pass thrown in for free?
If you play on console, but everywhere else has to pay for it.
I don't think they're gonna do that.
Oh, obviously they wouldn't do.
That's definitely not happening.
I don't think they can determine where you're gonna play.
If you're trying to go everywhere to the mass market, then you're going to end up having the market that, like the console market, being the most diluted because there's not as many people there, especially the Xbox brand. So at least that would give incentive for people to buying the console.
They don't care. They don't care about people buying the console.
They do. They don't, but they do.
No, they don't.
No, I don't think at this point they really care.
They still want those sales, but they're not pushing that on the front lines anymore.
I'm just curious to see what value they add to the console. Like that's all I need to see.
I understand what you said. They're not saying like, hey, we want you to sell your consoles, get off the console. They're not doing that, but they are not doing anything to promote the console. They're basically just letting that just sit there, and those guys are going to eventually just kind of dissolve away as they expand larger. They still need to give the console a purpose, and that's my biggest problem. They're not doing that.
You know what it is? The thing is,
saying people getting more comfortable actually dealing with PC gaming, though. Too.
Yes,
you got to put
that too. It's more accessible.
Yeah, it's more accessible. People are getting more knowledge when it comes to electronics and devices. So, and then you got these Steam boxes coming out too. So, it's all. It all comes to the forefront.
I'm gonna tell you a funny story. I went and bought a keyboard, a Razer keyboard, and a mouse. And I was in the store at Best Buy, and I was carrying it out there, and a guy was picking up Borderlands on Xbox, and he sees me carrying, the keyboard and mouse, and he goes, "Oh, so you're into PC gaming and all the other stuff?" He goes, "I'm thinking about doing it." He goes, "I primarily just game on Xbox, but I just hear about like all these games and stuff going to PC, and I'm interested in doing that." And they're already like. Before, it would just be like, yo, you're a weirdo with the keyboards. I'm here. Now, people, I think, are kind of like looking at PC going, yo, I could try it over there. Like, it is pretty accessible now. I know. Yeah, I'm not saying everybody. I'm just saying that
PC gamer
it is accessible.
It is acceptable.
Dude.
I would never have done it. I would never have done it. And then when I tried Steam and it's easier to get into now, I could definitely say.
Bro, I
would have never
done it 3 years ago. And I haven't looked back, man. I still enjoy my consoles, but my PC is where I do most of my gaming.
Out of curiosity, kid, how much longer do you think this is going to be? Because I'm about to head out. I got
we should actually
pretty soon.
Probably wrap it up. Honestly.
What was the next topic?
That was pretty much it.
That was it?
Yeah, I think Game Pass Ultimate was pretty much it.
We have to take the 2 topics that kid found 10 minutes before the podcast, and we have to fluff the fucker up.
Fluff them up. Backroom fluffers.
How dare you, sir? How dare you?
Those backroom fluffers. But, know what I got? I'm going to tell you something awesome. I got the Stream Deck. They all got a Stream Deck. Yo, that shit's awesome. I'm going to be doing all sound clips and stuff. Like, it's hilarious.
Oh, you got the Stream Deck?
Yo, Merc,
it's life-changing.
It is. It is.
Only work with Elgato can use it with their.
Nah, it does whatever you want it to, dude.
Yo, it is awesome.
It can tweet out your stream.
Yes, you could create your stream. I created a folder for all sound clips. I have all sound clips like Sopranos and stuff like that, and they could use them during the podcast. Like if you use OBS, I'm gonna be using them. I have like memes that pop up. You could have all your
you
launches.
did your last Grind My Gears. You used
Yeah,
OBS.
he kept
Yes.
putting on Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes. Oh, I got so many more now. I'm just gonna be dropping them. And I
How
got
it
some.
goes is like a button, and that button has a command prompt, and when
You
push
could
the
do
button, it does it.
anything with it. Yeah, you could put anything. Shortcuts.
How much is it?
It's like 150.
Well, the big
like
one is
150.
150.
You want the big one. You don't want the
Yeah,
small
you want the big one. The other one's only like 4 buttons or something like that. But Smooth, you could
For
do
that, you just
anything
buy
with
the better
it.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could do anything. You could, and it's not even just for streaming. Like you could use it for just launching, just regular shit. Like you have all those launches that we talk about on PC. You can have them all as a button, and have all folders and files. Have websites. It's shit's awesome. It's life changing, man. I love it. It is like I don't.
That's why you said I'm gonna start streaming a lot more or some shit like that.
Yeah, I got this shit, and I got an Elgato too. I got a capture device. Now I can capture. I'm gonna capture this stuff, but I got one of those Pandora boxes. I got a new one coming. I hope my wife's not here.
Yeah,
I got a new one coming on Friday. I'm gonna have a new one coming. Yo, yeah, I'm telling you, oh man, I'm like hyped. I also got the cam link too.
Yeah, but I ain't want to do like no free sponsorship or anything like that. But Smooth, what?
That's right, Tiger. I got a female voice say, "Grind my gears."
Say that again.
What capture card do you use?
I use the AverMedia card.
AverMedia. Okay.
Oh, that's the red and black one. I saw that one. Yeah, I was thinking about that one.
That's the one that you can put a SIM card in the back and do the recording too.
No,
right?
I don't know. I have the one that go installs on the PC. Like I have the actual and
Yeah,
the
the PCI
internal
slot.
one. Yeah, 4K
Yeah, the
HDR recording and shit. Like,
Oh, that's good. Yeah, the Elgato HD60 will do 4K.
You did
That's
that stream, man. Like, since you did this Sekiro challenge, man, you might be able to just buy a whole setup at this point.
Smooth. What you can do, hear this idea. You could like take this stream deck and you can make memes of like you flipping out, and you don't have to flip out. You could just hit the button and you'll just flip out. Like a meme will just pop up.
I told him what he should do is he should make a be right back screen of him just talking really calmly, and was like, I'm gone right now. In case you haven't noticed, the reason I'm gone, and cuts back to one of his streams of him breaking like the elite controls, like, so I don't do that shit or this, and it shows.
Oh my god, yo, I can't believe you broke that friggin' elite control.
Yeah. Yeah, but
that thing is life changing, man. Yeah, it is really awesome. The stream deck, I give it 2 thumbs up. It's really fun.
Gotcha. I was thinking about it, but I don't know why. Like, I saw it and I was like, "Damn, this shit looks complicated."
Honestly, bro, it's just another thing for you to break. Let's just not do it.
Nah. No, it's smooth. It's like it just shows up on the screen, and you just drag and drop shortcuts right to it, and it shows up right on the device. Like there's no syncing or anything.
So
it's pretty crazy.
If you beat Sekiro's Die Twice, are you gonna go on the weapon wheel? How is that first weapon wheel gonna be if you win this challenge? I feel like you're gonna talk so much.
Oh yeah,
bro, you know that new GIF of that guy walking out and staring somebody down?
That is hilarious.
That's Smooth walking into
oh
a
my
weapon
god.
wheel.
Yo, somebody said that's like
off the train slapping people.
Every time Jimmy says something, I could just hear him say, "Did you beat Sekiro? Did you?"
Oh my god. Yo, that gif when somebody's like me trying clothes on at JCPenney's and my mom like that's hilarious. I couldn't stop laughing at that.
Oh shit.
Oh man, trying on clothes at JCPenney's, my mom checking me. Oh man, that's hilarious.
That's funny. I ain't see that shit. I gotta
oh man, it's so funny.
So what's everybody doing this weekend? Or got going on? Addict, what are you doing? You're playing Sekiro.
Yeah, pretty much the whole thing. I haven't really been doing anything but working, but I was working 16-hour shifts, but now I'm not.
Oof, thank God. God bless.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's why Kid Smooth's thumbnails look pretty lame right now, because I haven't made any.
Oh, you got jokes. But it's the truth though. So
I mean, I'm just gonna be playing Borderlands with the fellas on PC, man. We've been having a blast playing.
No, the question is, you can play that Borderlands 3.
For sure.
When does Borderlands 3 come out?
About the remaster?
No, the remaster is for part 1.
Oh, it's due this year?
Yeah, it's this year.
Borderlands 3.
Yeah, Borderlands 3 is September, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We should stream the Borderlands remake.
That's gonna crossplay. It's gonna
It's
cross
good.
with Borderlands 3.
Yeah, that's what they said. Yeah.
Does anyone have it on Xbox? Like,
Nah,
No, I don't think so.
Oh no.
Because you get a free upgrade if you already own Borderlands on Steam, so I have it for free.
Yeah, same here. I think I have I'll have the handsome. No, see, I bought the handsome collection, which doesn't have 1 in it.
Yeah, it has the pre-sequel one too, right?
The
Yeah,
Handsome
that's what I
collection is
bought.
being sold right now for $14 on Steam.
Yeah.
14, $15, yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah. But this game's 30 though, like Borderlands 1.
Yeah,
You
it's
can get it for
remade,
$7.50 on Amazon or something like that.
Yeah, I saw that. PC though.
Oh yeah, only on PC. Yeah.
Yeah, on PC.
But yeah, that's all I got this week, man. Oh, I got a plug. Can I plug something before we get out of here?
Go ahead. Plug
All
away.
right, so in case you guys didn't know or anybody listening didn't know, me and the homeboy Jay Fonzarelli, we started our own MMA podcast. We put it out every Sunday at around 4 to 5 p.m. Discussing everything fighting. Everybody that knows me knows that that's my biggest passion. So, we've been just doing that every Sunday for the past 2 Sundays. There's a major card coming up this Saturday, and on Sunday we're going to be discussing that. So, yeah, if any of you listening or you guys here in the panel are into MMA, boxing, kickboxing, anything like that, come check us out. It's called Fight Culture. We're on YouTube and on Twitter at Fight Culture Pod.
Nice. Fight
Yeah,
culture.
that's sub the other day.
Yeah, I sub too.
Thanks,
I
you
got
guys.
a sub. My bad.
I think we've been actually kind of killing it. Our first 2 episodes, I think, have been gone really well, and the next one is going to be really, really special. So check that out,
you got your
everybody.
king in there.
Oh, we're gonna get everybody out here that loves fighting. We're gonna get them on there eventually.
Yeah, Addict used to be a fighter.
Yeah, we talked about this before.
Well,
Because
But
he and
man,
I
do you
both
talk about wrestling or real fighting?
hell no.
Oh, come on.
We talk about
I did some
fighting,
amateur
bro.
shit for a while. Don't ever do that dumb shit, man. It fucks you up bad.
Nah, yeah, me and Addict quit for the same reason.
you used
Training-
to fight too. You used to get knocked out for no fucking reason for a little
No,
bit. Of money, too?
I've been knocked out. I
I-
ain't afraid to say that. I've been
trained.
tapped out too.
I trained for like 7 years, but I quit because it was too hard on my body.
I ain't getting my ass whipped for nothing.
No, I don't.
Getting your ass
Come
whipped is
on,
how you learn how to whip
Something
ass,
happened.
bro.
Yeah, I don't think you go to the match saying I'm gonna get my ass whooped.
Something happened someone did.
I'm sorry.
Someone did take.
Hold on, you got wait a minute.
Rocky,
At
man.
some point, wait a minute. You go into a fight, right? You got to assume that there's a high chance of getting my ass.
You can't think of that because then you will get your ass whooped.
That'd be a great Rocky movie. It's like I'm gonna get my ass whooped. Rocky won over.
No,
Oh,
I had a scare where I was dropped on my neck once, and after that I stopped. Like, because if I would have been dropped a little bit to the left or a little bit more of a diagonal, I could have died. So like, it was done. It was a wrap after that, man.
Damn.
Perfect reason.
Yeah, I broke my hand for the second time like 6 months ago, and I was.
Oh,
like,
I've done plenty of that shit.
Yeah, I was
I
like,
broke
fuck
my
this
hand
shit.
once. I can't even tell you how many times I've dislocated something.
Yeah, and my nose is all busted too. Fuck that, man. I'm done. Anyway.
Wait, you didn't? Oh, you did MMA, so they don't wear any like head guard. You didn't do boxing.
No, I mean when you train, you do.
When you train, bro, you just punch each other in the fucking face.
Oh,
There's certain fighters that have to go through multiple training.
You're
parts.
like,
so it's not like Rocky. Are you telling me it's not like Rocky?
Looking forward to going to work on Monday.
Everything's related to Rocky.
I'm out on that, bro. I got to show up to work on Monday and Tuesday and all that. Nah, you crazy.
Nah, that's why I retired, but I
Hung up your
still
gloves.
teach sometimes, but I'm distancing myself
I'm
from
glad I wasn't that fucking frugal. Like,
Yo.
like I'm a
Yeah, because
jumper trying
apparently you
kickboxing.
can't punch anything. You can't. You have a hard time
Smooth
just
the
breaking
fucking
objects,
at
much less people's heads.
Smooth
Nah,
like
but I
Rocky.
enjoyed it. I enjoy it. I really like fighting. It's just fun. I used to get into a lot of fights as a kid, and eventually I started picking fights because it was fun.
Shit.
Jeez.
And then I learned how to really fight. But
Remember during the Bloodborne challenge, kid, you punched your chair and you like it looked like you was about to cry and you holding your hand.
terrible techniques, move. Terrible technique.
Hey, like I'm just saying that at some point.
Kids movies kind of do. They get in a fight and be like, "Hold on."
Hold on, are you gonna whoop my ass? Like,
Smooth the type to try a Makiri counter in real life.
Right, that's right. Kid isn't the fighting type. He's the shooting people in the knee.
Deflect. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, check it out, everybody. Fight Culture Podcast. Check it out.
I gotta check that shit out, dog.
Smooth was an equipment manager. Bows moves. Well, he polished those gloves up.
All right, what's going on with the Iron Lords Addict?
We are doing a IOP this Sunday at 1 p.m. I haven't looked at the chat, so I don't know what the topics are. So I'm probably should put the topic in the chat before I'm harassed because I get jumped on when I don't have that in. I should probably get that in today. Thank you for reminding me.
Awesome. And Merc, what you got going on? I know you announced earlier. I think we were off stream that you might be meeting up in Jersey. So
we'll be out there.
Yeah, me, Meds, and Merc might be able to get to meet up sometime this summer. So looking forward to that.
Let me know. Man. I'm in Jersey.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
I'm going to be moving.
I can drive up there.
I'm going to be moving, like not like close to you guys, but like or within like a 4-hour drive.
We should all go to Harold's. You ever been to Harold's? Harold's Deli, where they had that huge pastrami sandwich over like off exit 10. Yeah, Rutgers.
Man,
is that close to where I'm gonna be at?
I don't know.
I think so. He's gonna be around the Newark area.
Yeah, I'm gonna be. around Newark.
Well, yeah, it's exit 10. That's exit 13. But yeah, Newark has some cool shit up there.
I'm gonna have to ask you guys to tell me where to go eat when I'm out there.
Now we're gonna do some, show you a thing or two.
Right, there we go.
Disgusting. We're gonna go to Jersey City.
Oh, Jersey City's they got some good food there. There's good stuff there.
Yeah, man, ain't got really nothing going on, but obviously everybody knows I coach football, right? And my son plays football and all that, so my life is consumed with that. To be honest, outside of that, Division 2, a lot of frames. Waiting for Red Dead on PC. Let's go.
Somebody asked in the chat, Boston said, is Addict officially back on the PX?
No.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, look, I have to move to a new state. I don't know if I can get this.
You're moving?
Huh?
You're moving?
Excuse. I lived in 3. Where you know how many places I lived since we met, Addict?
Okay, but you made how many times? No. Kid needs to
he just moved.
How many times? First off, how many times have you put in the chat? I'm getting a new job, etc., etc. We might need to change the podcast. How many times has that happened, Meds? No, Meds ain't been here long. Mark?
Yeah, a couple times.
Yeah.
That's life stuff. That's stuff that happens.
I will make it when I can.
Where you moving, GA?
I'm moving to New Hampshire.
Oh my
God!
Oh shit! New Hampshire.
Mm-hmm.
That's where my sister lives. She goes to school there.
Like Manchester, like the South New Hampshire, or North New Hampshire.
Hang on, like that's boring as fuck.
It's cold as fuck up there.
And cold.
I'm out on that cold shit.
I've been to Manchester and Lebanon. I don't know where I've been to those two places.
Man, good luck with that, GA. God damn, it's cold.
Well, it's better than this shit. So
we got some good maple syrup.
But yeah, man.
He said they got some good maple syrup. That's Vermont, dude.
No, they do have it in New Hampshire. I did buy it in New Hampshire. They do. Maple syrup. They all got the maples.
You know what's
but you're
really
right. Vermont is the one.
New Hampshire Addict, but you have to stay away from it. Is that heroin? Don't fall into that. Okay,
that heroin is pretty potent up there.
It's not technically in New Hampshire. It's like an hour away from New Hampshire.
So what state is it? Vermont,
Maine.
I mean, I don't know, dude. I'm not good at geography. Okay,
I know where it's moving.
I know it's an hour and a half away from Boston.
You're probably in Vermont.
Hey, man. Yeah, check out this keyboard, bro. I put it in the chat.
Oh God.
It's the Wooting. It's an analog keyboard. I think I'm gonna buy this.
What does the analog keyboard look like or do?
It looks just like your keyboard, but it's like you could change the actuation points.
Oh,
what is actuation?
Yeah, and all that.
Actuation is when the key does what it's supposed to do.
And it's more like an analog movement. So if you push down the key slightly, instead of the character, like let's say you're playing a first-person shooter, right? You know how like you got to move a little bit, you got to tap it. Well, if I just push down the key a little bit, the character will move slowly.
That's right.
Yeah, it'll be like moving the stick on the controller.
No, then when you hit it, she moans a little bit, right? Exactly. You hit it, she moans a little bit.
That's what.
And then you gotta make her moan, yeah. And then you press it, and if you tap it, it moans a little bit more.
Exactly. But anyways, analog keyboard.
That's the actuation point. Otherwise known as the clitoris.
What? I love that.
Yo,
Love that. Love
in
that.
the podcast player.
Yeah, I just put it in the chat for anybody who wants to see it. But I think I'm gonna buy those. I think I'm gonna buy that Wooting 1 keyboard. The shit's dope.
Woody.
No. It's like booty.
Woody.
Like mad booty.
I got the Razer. What is it? The Otaga? The Otaga Razer keyboard.
Yeah, I have a Razer Black Widow now, which is great.
Oh, that's just expensive.
Yeah, no, I bought that one a while ago.
All right, guys, let's get out of here though.
All right.
All right.
Thank you guys for watching episode 80 of Planet Xbox. We will see you guys next week.
Hit that like
I
button.
do need to say something before you cancel.
Dude, you
I
say-
definitely will not be on the reactions for PX. I am going to E3, so I won't be there.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Holy crap, I gotta pee.
What day's E3 again? What day is it? What day is it?
I don't freaking know.
Man, let Kids Move end the podcast so he can go pee.
All right, dude.
Get your weak blood.
Hit those actuation points.
Move, leave. I got this.
Just end the podcast, kid. Like, what do you keep doing?
Outro.
You don't need to do no outro. Yo, follow Merc on Twitter at Merc305. Me at the real Merc underscore.
Yeah.
And
Kids
grinds,
Move,
Jez
Kids Move.
7780.
Just 7780. You already know.
Go, end it.
Subscribe, like,
Friday. All right,
all that.
Xbox and I am the best bot. Good night.
Shout out to our guests.